So I have this interesting exponent problem on the board. We have 3x to the 3x to the 4 equals 4, and we need to solve for x. To get started, what I'm going to do to start, we just noticed that we have the same thing in these parentheses. So what I want to do is make a substitution and just make this look a little easier to deal with. So we'll say a equals 3x. Then we'll rewrite this as a to the a to the 4th equals 4. Then, let me give you a little more space though. So then what I want to do, it's usually helpful in these problems we like to get something that looks like we have the same base and exponent. That's what's going to be really useful to solve this. So we're going to try for something like that. And then what I want to do then is raise both sides of this to the 4. Now I mentioned in here, number 1, that we can put parentheses around the exponent like this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put a parenthesis around that. So then we'll distribute this by our second rule here, and we'll end up with a to the a to the 4th, like so. If I just can write it. This is just going to be 4 to the 4. But then we can actually take this left side and we can rewrite it as like this. Just doing this part in reverse right here, we can bring that exponent down into the parentheses and write like this. But now we have a situation where the base and exponent are the same, base and exponent are the same, so we can then say that a to the 4th equals 4. But then what we could do, I'm going to write 4 as 2 squared. Then we can take the 1/4. We'll just kind of ignore that. Take 1/4 on all sides. So what we're left with is a equals 2 to the 2 over 4, which is just 2 to the 1/2, which is just square root of 2. Now the only thing is here, we don't want to solve for a, we want to solve for x. But we'll remember a equals 3x. And so we can just divide both sides by 3. And we end up with square root of 2 over 3. Now let's just check that answer real quick. I think the first what we'll do is, let's just substitute that. We just have these two expressions for 3x, so let's look at what 3x would be if this is x. So then 3x is just square root of 2. So this whole thing is going to be square root of 2 to the square root of 2 to the 4. Now remember, we process the tower this way from the top to bottom, and so this is going to be square root of 2 to the 4th is going to be 4. And then we do it again, we're taking the square root of 2 to the 4th again, and we get 4, and that's exactly what we wanted.